Hello friends, Jay Todd here from Las Vegas with my good friend David Hasselhoff. And here's what's happening this week in gambling.
This week in gambling.
Hello my friends, great news to report this week as Las Vegas casinos have started to reopen. However, there is a really big aspect to this story that practically no one is talking about. Something that you should be aware of before you consider booking your next trip to Vegas. And that is this week's big story. Before we get to the big story, however, let's first discuss which casinos on the Strip will resume operations on Thursday, June 4th. And here they are. Of course, not every casino on the Strip will be opening its doors on Thursday. Here's a list of the casinos opening up on Friday, June 5th. Really? You know, there's always one that just has to be different. Meanwhile, the Fremont Street Experience will open their pedestrian mall a day early on Wednesday, June 3rd, with a big old clock up on that ginormous Viva Vision canopy they have, counting down to when the Fremont Street casinos will also welcome guests again, also on Thursday, June 4th. And here's a list of those properties. Yeah, it's basically every casino downtown. Of course, there are other Vegas casinos that are not on the Strip or on Fremont Street who are also planning to open their doors on June 4th. And here's a list of those guys. So, should you start planning your next Vegas vacation? Not so fast. There's this one little thing that no one seems to be discussing that you should understand before booking that trip. That little thing is the healthcare screening that all guests will have to undergo when they arrive in Vegas at their favorite casino/hotel. And what will happen to guests that fail that health screening, huh? Well, there's a really good chance they're going to spend all their time in Vegas locked down on quarantine. Imagine, if you will, arriving at your favorite Vegas destination after your 4 to 5 hour flight and being told that you are not allowed to check in, then being whisked away to some yet unnamed mystery hotel where they will keep you on quarantine until they decide you're safe to leave or it's time for you to go home. It may sound Orwellian, it may sound made up, but I promise you, my friends, it's the absolute truth. You could have reservations at a 5-star resort with plans to play some games, have some good food, and lay by the pool, only to end up slumming it with the other suspected coronavirus patients out at the Motel 6 off of Interstate 15. Yeah, welcome to Vegas, pal. So, should you head to Las Vegas now? I guess that's a personal choice based on how much you're willing to gamble. Yeah. When we come back from the break, we'll discuss which Vegas casinos are not open yet and have an update on Atlantic City.
This week's exclusive promotion is for Unique Casino. Right now, Casino City has specials to play at the Unique Casino and other online sites. Visit online.casinocity.com for details.
We spent the first half of our show discussing which casinos in and around Las Vegas would be opening their doors this week, and now we turn our attention to which casinos on the Strip have decided, for whatever reasons, not to welcome guests back just yet. Of course, there are casinos off the Strip that will remain closed as well, and here they are. And while all eyes seem to be fixed on Las Vegas, Atlantic City casinos struggle under the weight of continued closures. All across America, casinos are reopening. However, New Jersey casinos remain shuttered. But there is hope on the distant horizon. July 4th seems to be the date circled on the calendar for reopening the East Coast gambling mecca. Of course, a lot can change between now and then, but if all goes according to plan, Independence Day could be the day that Atlantic City welcomes players back to their tables. As for me, the biggest news around these parts is that barber shops will finally be opening up again soon, so I can get this mop cut off the top of my head. Although, I've also been told that another week or two, and this mullet could be coming in really nice. So David, I just want to thank you for being on the show, first of all. A quick question. Who was harder to work with, Kit or Pamela Anderson?
I think it's probably quite easy to work with both of them. Kit was great because he would never really talk back. It was a car, as you know. And Pamela was lovely to work with.
And they both had great headlights.
Yes, they did.
Thank you so much for coming on, sir.
Appreciate it.
I hanker for a hunk of cheese.